brought to you by Irish Rugby Tours, the Rugby Tour Specialists, AFIA Sports Training, committed to developing the sporting potential of future players in the U.S., UK, and across the world. And Dub Pies, Down Under Pies. Stop by, say hi, and eat pie. Hey everybody, welcome back to Rugby Wrap-Up. Matt McCarthy at the Fantasy Sports Network, Studio 34 in New York City, talking rugby. And we have a special treat for you. We have another segment with our friends over at the Glasgow Warriors. Check it out.
Massive game, obviously. English champions, unbeaten this year, and so yes, it was a massive challenge, but something we're really looking forward to. Great to be at home.
First game of Europe. Europe's obviously always big every single year. It's a real important time for the squad. You know, we've had 5-6 games in the league, but it's like a gear change at this time of year. It's the closest to international rugby that you can get at club level, and it can't be more exciting than having a game at home, first game, and Saracens coming down the road. So it's a big week for the club.
No, we're happy with where we're at. We've worked really hard to get ourselves into a strong position in Pro 14, but Europe's different. It's unique. Even teams, if they haven't had great form, it's a chance to start again almost. So what we know is, Saracens, great side, huge history. Got a hell of a playing squad and in good form. So it's a challenge in itself, but there'll be no lacking of motivation for us. We know what's going to be required. We're going to need to be at our best. You
don't prepare for it in a different way than you would do in a league game. I think it'd be disingenuous to say that. I think. But there's so much more hype around it. You're not playing the teams that you play week in, week out. It's an opportunity to play the best from England, the best from France, and it's on a whole European scale. So, there's all eyes on you, and it's a chance for personally to perform, but as a club to perform it and show what we're about.
Well, we've had a look at a couple of areas. You're always looking for chinks in the opposition, and there's not too many in Saracens. But we've got some areas where we think maybe we can stretch them a little bit. So. But it's no different to what we do each week tactically. We look at our opponents and try and find an edge.
We've had a good start to the season, and we're all just focused on this week. As I say, it's a huge couple of weeks for the club. Europe's about starting well, and obviously being at home for the first game, we've got to start well this weekend.
No, we need to start well. We need to keep piling on pressure and look after the ball and all the basic stuff. So quality of our set piece is going to be vital. But look, I think Munster was a similar type of side to Saracens, and we barred up really well in that game, and that's what it's going to take this week.
Thanks to Jack and thanks to Glasgow. On that note, we are out of time. Matt McCarthy for Rugby Wrap-Up here at the Fantasy Sports Network, Studio 34 in New York City, signing off.